Hi YouTubers, what I thought I'd do in this video here is to go over the pencils that I have that are considered dark and smooth. And what prompted this is that I went and did this comparison where I took two of my smooth pencils that were dark and smooth, and I would just write the word smooth by swapping out each pencil and write smooth and the other one smooth and so forth, and to see if I can tell a difference in the smoothness. And then when I was done, take a look and see which one would come out darker and so forth. And the pencils that I decided to use, which I felt were my smoothest pencils, and I have quite a few of them, as you'll see in a second, the Norica, the Staedtler Norica, the Palomino Blackwing, the Tombow Mono 100, the Faber Castell 1112, where it's the 2B pencil, because the 1112 also comes in a, I guess they call it a B pencil, and the Test Scoring 100 pencil. It's a Musgrave pencil. Okay, and if you can look at the sheet here, you can pretty much tell they seem to be of the same tonal quality. They're all pretty much dark. These here are overall darker than the rest. You can tell they're just slightly darker than these other three columns here. But you really have to stare at this real carefully in order to tell the difference in tonal quality. So any one of these is fine as far as how dark they write. They all write dark. All 5 of these pencils that were tested here. Now let me bring out those pencils and I'll show you what I did with those. Okay, so we had the Tombow Mono 100. That was one of them that I tested. We had the Palomino Blackwing. That was the other one. Okay. And the Test Scoring 100 pencil. The Staedtler Norica pencil, HB. You can see that one's pretty well used. It's a good pencil. And last but not least, if I make sure I can find it here, it's the Faber Castell. I gotta go dig into my old box here. I came across the Faber Castell. There we go. That's it right there. Okay, and you can see this one here says the 1 equals 2B. Okay, not sure if the camera. There it is. Okay, 1 equals 2B. All right, so those were the 5 pencils that I tested. Now, here's what happened with those, okay? First off, I started with the Blackwing, and the Norica HB pencils. Now this is really not apples to apples. For one thing, this is an HB pencil. The Blackwing doesn't have a rating on it, but it writes like a 2B pencil. So here we have an HB going against a 2B, which says a lot about this HB pencil from Staedtler. Of all the HB pencils, and if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that my number one HB pencil for, general everyday writing, whatever, is the Staedtler Norica HB, because it's a bargain. From 16 cents to 36 cents a piece. You get a box of 36 for less than 10 bucks. I got a couple of boxes at $6 each, and that's where the 16 cents comes in at. And I'll tell you, it is a smooth and dark writing pencil, as you can see right here, going head to head with a $2 pencil. Okay, this is a $2 pencil. This is a 16 cents, at least for me. It was 16. You can get it from 16 to 36 cents. Either way, it is still a bargain. And if you'll see here, you would be hard pressed to see a tonal difference in the darkness. Okay, they both wrote smooth. The reason why the Blackwing, I gave it to the Blackwing, is because it had just this, very, very, it's almost not discernible, darker quality to it. I had to stare at it for a while, stare at it from an angle, had to hold it like this and do all this other stuff, and I was able to, well, it's slightly darker here, 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 every other one, because I swapped every other one. So I have to give it to one or the other. I gave it to the luxury pencil, the Blackwing. All right. Then we come over here, and the Blackwing, being that it let's say won round one, okay, the next challenger was the Tombow Mono 100. Okay, as you see right here. Now the Tombow doesn't come with an eraser, whereas, of course, that does, and all the other ones. This is the only one of all these that didn't come with an eraser. And while I got this as a writing pencil, and it says high precision drafting, so it is a drafting pencil, it is more for drafting or drawing. Okay, and they usually don't come with erasers. But hey, if you want an eraser, you just do this. Look at that. Okay, now I can go head to head. They both got white erasers. And if you'll notice here, that's this column here, and you cannot tell the difference between the darkness of the one or the other. They're identical. Everything here is pretty much, for the most part, identical. The Mono 100, however, as I was alternating pencils from the Blackwing to the Mono to the Blackwing to the Mono to the Blackwing, it just felt like the Mono was smoother than the Blackwing. And the Blackwing is known to write like butter. And yet the Mono, I felt, beat out the Blackwing. So the Mono moves on to the next round. And there is where it went up against the Staedtler Mark 2B. Now let's see, did I pull that one out? Because it doesn't sound like I did. And I did not. Could this be... Here we go. This is the... There we go, the Mark 2B from Staedtler Mark 2B. Okay, so it looks like we got 6 pencils here. We'll iron this all out in a second. Anyway, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 pencils. Okay, my mistake. The Mono went up against the Staedtler Mark 2B. I wrote the lines out 6 times. 3 times with the one pencil, every other one, and 3 times with the other. And I stopped at 3. I didn't do a full column because it was clear to me that there was no competition. The Mono beat out the Mark 2B, and so that's probably why I kind of threw it back into the pencil box, which I'll do right now. Okay, so the Mono has again beat out and now moves to the next round and comes down here against the Faber Castell 1112, which is the 1 equals 2B, and we've already gone through me showing you this before, so I'm not going to try to get the camera to focus again. And again, they all look the same, so everything here is mostly a smooth test rather than a darkness test. And after writing out 8 times, 4 each time, it was a clear winner again. The Mono 100 won again and moved on to the next round. So, okay, so far the Mono is beating out everybody, including the Blackwing way back here. And now it went up against the test scoring 100 pencil, which is this one here from the Musgrave Pencil Company, okay, in Shelbyville, Tennessee. All right, and we can see that they're all very dark, and both the test scoring 100 pencil and the Mono 100 pencil wrote identically. They both were smooth. I couldn't tell the difference between one or the other, so I claim it a tie. Okay, so they're a tie. Now, what's going to separate them then is, you know, the prices. And here's the prices, and let me zoom in here to the prices. The Norica pencil is going to run you about 16 to 36 cents each, and it is the least expensive of all the pencils tested. However, it got beaten out in the first round by the Blackwing, which is really no surprise, and just barely. So, I mean, if you want a real bargain, you'd get a Norica as opposed to the Blackwing, unless you just happen to like a luxury pencil, because they're both smooth. This is mildly darker, though. But it's $2 each for the Blackwing. The Mono 100, which tied for number 1 with test scoring, you can see that it is also a $2 pencil. The Faber Castell was a $1.50, but it got beat out, so who cares? Bottom line is, our winners here was test scoring and Mono 100. Those were your number 1s, okay? So those were tied. Let me get that other one in here. There we go. There's the Mono. Take the eraser off so I can sit it down. There we go. Just make sure you can see it in there. There we go. Mono 100. But as you can see, we're talking about $2 versus 41 cents. 41 cents. You can get 36 of these pencils, 36 for 15 bucks. Okay? Which comes out about 41 cents each. And it writes just as good, just as dark as the Mono 100, which beat out the Blackwing. It beat out the Faber Castell 1112, the Staedtler Mark 2B, the Norica. It beat out everything. And considering the Norica is, you know, on the top of the scale at 36 and this is 41, if you want the best of the two, I have to say that the winner here is the test scoring 100 pencil. Now here is the disclaimer. Because it is such a smooth writing pencil and dark writing pencil, the lead will wear fast, but so with the others as well. Okay, so when it comes to writing with these type of pencils, you're going to write a couple of sentences and have to sharpen. Write a couple of sentences, have to sharpen. That's the nature of a soft pencil. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for a very smooth and dark pencil, I believe that you cannot go wrong just picking up an inexpensive test scoring 100 and just buy a whole 36 of them for $15, and I think that's a good deal. Thanks for watching.